everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Nelson. So I am sure everybody that is of African descent knows why we are being discriminated all over the world. Anybody that is of African descent, be it a continental African or someone that is of African descent, maybe African diasporas, we all know that anywhere we go in this world, we are being discriminated, and I'm sure we know of this. In today's video, I want us to talk about why we are being discriminated all over the world and how can we solve and pass this discrimination that we are receiving all over the world. Now, I did a video, my last video that I did, I was talking about why continental Africans and Africans in the diaspora need to get married. We need to do intermarriages because Africa is in a state where we are trying to get away from these Western powers and their rules and how they have hooked us all up. So we are trying to get away and we are trying to liberate Africa from these Western powers, and Africa is in a turning point right now. There is a wind of change blowing all across the continent of Africa. So in my last video that I did, that I was talking about why Africans and continental Africans need to do intermarriages. Someone commented on that video and said, why will continents of Africans need Black Americans to help them build up Africa? So I replied and said, Africa is their homeland and we need to come together and see how we can build this continent, because they do not respect us because our continent isn't great. So that was the reply that I gave that person. So in this video, I want to let you all know that the main reason why we are not being respected all over the world, it is because of our continent. Because the first thing that comes into their mind when they see us, they think of Africa. And so they know the condition of the continent. That is why they do not give us the respect that we need. So in order for us to stop this maltreatment, in order for us to stop this discrimination that we are getting out of this world, this is the land of our ancestors and we need to build this continent. Though we know it is because of the world that this continent is still like this, but it is time for us to come together as one people and work together. If you can take a look at China, 50 years back, China was not more than Africa. Matter of fact, Cameroon borrowed money to China about 50 years ago. But look at China now. And if you try to do research on why and how China became so great now, you realize that the continental Asians collaborated with the diasporas, alright? The Asians recognize the diasporas and they do not have any problem with each other. So why does it look a little bit different in our own case? We need to always have it in mind that Africa is our motherland. That is why whenever they see us, they don't care if you are this person. Maybe they can talk about it according to nationality, but as far as the DNA and our ancestral line is concerned, Africa is our motherland, and we need to start looking for a way to build this continent, not only for us, but to preserve the future of our children and our great-grandchildren that are going to come, because the future of a generation relies on the children. And so if we just lie low for now and still continue in the same way that we are continuing, know that our children will still come and face the same discrimination, the same maltreatment that we are getting today. Alright, so that is what I said. Let me share with you guys here on this video and make you guys to understand this, because we are all one people and we came from the same ancestry. Africa is your homeland, Africa is your motherland, and you are free to do whatever you want to do here. And I told you guys in the other video that there will be a time where every country here in Africa will be granting citizenship to you guys in the diaspora. Alright, anybody that wanted to come to Africa, wanted to take up citizenship, buy lands, open up a business, build houses, you will be free to do that. Alright, so that's what I said. Let me share with you guys saying today in this video. And please, if you're just coming to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. So I'm going to see you guys on my next video, and have a nice day.